Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we are going to be talking about some interesting GTA 6 news, info, and rumors that have popped up over the last couple of days, including Rockstar giving us a deliberate tease at GTA 6 in the latest Grand Theft Auto Online trailer, as well as a famous returning character that could be coming back soon, and a whole lot more. So, do you guys remember last week, Rockstar ended up teasing some information for the new Grand Theft Auto Online update? And the first teaser that came out was this like 10-second surveillance video. And it basically just jumped around to various new parts of the Cayo Perico Heist and island that we're going to be able to experience in Grand Theft Auto Online. And through the entire video, there were these coordinates at the bottom. 38.527A north and 79.6129A west. And when that video first came out, I was like, I wonder what these coordinates mean, if they're specific for Grand Theft Auto, what would happen if you plug them in to the real world. And it looks like some people have actually done this. And if you end up doing this yourself, like if you go to Google Map or Google Earth, you can actually put these coordinates in and you will get a real life location. And it takes you to this road, Middle Mountain Trail in Bluegrass, Virginia in the United States with a postal code 24413. And what's interesting is the place itself is basically in the middle of nowhere, but the road that it is attached to gives us the Roman numeral 6. Okay. How interesting is that? You can see that the road roughly makes VI, which would be Roman numeral 6. And as you guys know, Rockstar have been using Roman numerals for Grand Theft Auto for ages now. GTA 4, GTA 5, so it would not be shocking if Grand Theft Auto 6 and its logo looks something roughly like this, where you have the Roman numeral of, V and then I. So I think this was intentionally done by Rockstar. I don't think there was any way that they just said, let's plug in these random coordinates here and we'll just put them at the bottom of this teaser. And no one's going to think twice about it. Wrong. They know how crazy the Rockstar Games community is. They know how dialed in and tuned into stuff are and how desperate we are to get some information on GTA 6. So I think this was one of two things. It was a deliberate teaser from Rockstar, although I'm not sure why, because they were doing it in a Grand Theft Auto Online promotion. So I don't know how that would get people potentially excited for GTA 6. Or this was just some developers or video editors completely trolling us, knowing that everyone is so interested in GTA 6. I mean, even a lot of the comments that you saw on the teasers that Rockstar posted were like, this is great, Rockstar. We think this is fun, but can we talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 instead of GTA Online? So I think that they chose these coordinates intentionally, that they chose an obscure location in the middle of nowhere, but it is a road that roughly looks like Roman numeral 6 for GTA 6, the next installment of the Grand Theft Auto series. So again, I think this was intentionally done by Rockstar here. I also do not think this has any other deeper meaning. Like, for example, I don't believe that this means the next Grand Theft Auto location is going to be in Bluegrass, Virginia. That doesn't exactly sound all that exciting or a city that Rockstar would want to tackle. Again, I think if this was done intentionally, this is Rockstar just choosing a random location with a random road that roughly looks like Roman numeral 6. I don't think there's anything more or less to it. But however, if this is true, I think this is a hysterical way of Rockstar, I guess, roughly saying like GTA 6 is happening. We haven't just talked about it yet. And can you guys shut up on all the comments on social media clamoring for it? I don't know. If I was Rockstar, that would be like the one thing that I would potentially think of as far as doing something like that in a fun little creative way. Maybe it was just random. Who knows? But that is something a lot of people have pointed out, that this could have been Rockstar's official first little teaser, as inadvertently as it might have been, for the next Grand Theft Auto game. So just something interesting to think about right there. Now, what is interesting is that people that live nearby in this area, which is the Monongahela National Forest in Virginia, they actually posted this on the Virginia subreddit to see if anyone would actually go and find out if there's anything there. Now, this is just one post on Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt. But this user Pants Indeed said, I'll go tomorrow, or I guess it's today, isn't it? And then they edited, I'll comment whatever I find around noon. Who's going to Venmo me gas money? I don't even own a single Rockstar game. I'm just in it for the hunt. And then he said, update, nothing, absolutely nothing. I kicked around the coordinates a while, turned up some rocks, and looked around but found nothing. Pretty spot, though. I got a fun activity out of it, I guess, but it would have been cooler if there was some geocache or something. So people have gone to this actual location and found that there is nothing there. So I don't think Rockstar went into it too much, but it is really hysterical to see that someone who legitimately lives in Virginia went to this location, checked it out, and found out that there was nothing interesting there. Like, Rockstar didn't, like, plant a flag with GTA 6 or something crazy like that. That would have been hysterical if someone had found something like that, but that is not the case. Now, speaking of Grand Theft Auto Online's new update, the island, the heist itself is Cayo Perico, and a lot of people have been speculating that this update is going to be full of Grand Theft Auto 6 hints. And there could be a lot of Easter eggs on there as well, especially with one of the most reputable rumors and reports for GTA 6, and that is Project Americas. Which, to give you a quick rundown on the Project Americas rumors and reports that we've seen so far, it's going to be taking place in Vice City, but also going to South America, which roughly is what Cayo Perico is based off of. It looks like it's actually Pablo Escobar's compound that he had in Bogota, Colombia. So I think this DLC could give lots of potential hints and Easter eggs to GTA 6's future. Whether it's a line that something says from a character, whether it's something we find on the actual island itself. And there could be a lot of things on the island, whether that's just new vegetation or new types of NPCs or even some of the new vehicles that are introduced. This could be some of the cars we see and some of the items that we see in Grand Theft Auto 6. There's been speculation and rumors and reports for a while now that a lot of the recent Grand Theft Auto Online updates we've been getting will feature some of the content that is eventually used in Grand Theft Auto 6. So just something to keep in mind right there. I guess we'll find out more information on December 15th when the update itself actually arrives. Now, something else that happened the other day on social media that I thought was pretty interesting, Grand Theft Auto 6 was trending. So on Twitter, I'm sure you guys know how that works. There are topics that are discussed more frequently than others, and if one is discussed enough, it becomes trending, where a lot of people can find it. And GTA 6 was trending, and the description that Twitter gave was, Grand Theft Auto fans are disappointed to hear that GTA Online's biggest update ever, teasing a map expansion, is not GTA 6. So again, that's why I think the original teaser we talked about, how it had the coordinates to that mysterious road, to the fact that there could be a lot of GTA 6 references in the update, will be done intentionally because players, and Rockstar probably even knew that players would look at this and say, well, this sucks. This is not GTA 6. This is what I really wanted to see. So just something interesting to keep in mind right there, that it looks like Rockstar is probably well aware of the community's anticipation of getting news regarding what's coming next in the GTA series. Now, let's talk about some Grand Theft Auto characters that could be making a return in Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, there's no confirmation on any of this, but I felt it was interesting enough to discuss in this video. Our first comes from Ned Luke, the voice and likeness of Michael DeSanta from GTA 5. He posted something that a fan asked him on Instagram, who said, "Yo, Ned Luke, I'm a big fan of GTA 5. I like the role you played in it, and it really stands out in the game. But I know you probably can't answer my question, but do you know what time GTA 6 will come out? Random." But Ned Luke even responded with midnight and then leaving 5 stars. So again, probably absolutely nothing. So that was probably the most obvious answer ever, that the game was going to be coming out at midnight. It will come out at midnight for a lot of people around the world. And I don't know why this person is already anticipating what time it will come out. I think what would be more important is the day that it would ultimately come out. And it also looks like a fan favorite character could be returning. So there was a user on Twitter today, Darcy Perkin, who ended up putting this random tweet out, so you guys can choose to believe it if you want. Remember, it's a random person on Twitter. Who knows what their credibility is here? But he said, just got word from a buddy at Rockstar Games, says he saw Ray Liotta pop into the office today. Wonder what that could mean. Hashtag GTA 6, hashtag could it be, hashtag Rockstar Games, hashtag rumors, GTA Online, tagging Rockstar and Ray Liotta. And in case you guys are wondering who Ray Liotta is a super famous actor featured in a ton of films, TV shows, movies, etc. And as you guys might know, he is also the voice of Tommy Vercetti. So could Tommy Vercetti be returning if he was spotted at Rockstar's offices? Now, the only thing that throws a little bit of doubt in here is maybe Ray Liotta was just popping in. Doesn't necessarily mean he has to be working on anything. But above all else, that would still be weird because Ray Liotta does not have a great relationship with Rockstar. I've actually covered this in a future video. Why I think it's very unlikely Tommy Vercetti will return in any way is because Ray Liotta and Rockstar Games pretty much hate each other. Like, they had a very difficult relationship. And it's one of the reasons why Rockstar does not work with, like, big-time celebrities anymore. If I can find that video, I'll leave a link to it in the description. But I know it's something I've covered in the past on why Tommy Vercetti and Ray Liotta probably won't be another pair again in the GTA universe. But anyways, that is our GTA 6 news and rumors and info that have popped up over the last couple of days. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below regarding everything that we discussed, whether it's the mysterious coordinates, whether it's Ray Liotta or Michael DeSanta being involved in GTA 6. Let us know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.